Hello, and welcome to BM Productions. My name is Benin.
And I'm Maggie.
Today we will be analyzing a speech given by Terry Crews, American comedian, actor, and activist. During the 23rd Annual Champion Awards Gala for Safe Horizon held on May 9th, 2018, he spoke about the issue of domestic violence to the gala's audience in order to get donations for victims of domestic abuse. Safe Horizon is the nation's leading organization in victim assistance that aims to provide support, prevent violence, and promote justice for victims of crime abuse.
In his speech, Terry Crews demonstrates how domestic violence is extremely harmful to both the victim and witnesses. He expresses how many victims don't have resources to speak up and get out of their abusive situations, but Safe Horizon provides a safe haven with resources for victims to escape and recover. Therefore, people can help victims by donating to Safe Horizon. He uses his own experiences with domestic violence and the trauma that develops after to relate his support for Safe Horizon. In our next segment, we will be analyzing the strategies Terry Crews uses in his speech. Let's get into it.
Crews organizes his speech as a story and implores ANAFRA to do so.
And he went on, terrorizing us forever. Have to understand that people in this situation feel entirely hopeless. We were hopeless. So many.
As his story progresses and he is now a father himself, he catches himself yelling at his daughter and imitating his father. His realization
woke me up. It woke me up. It was this catalyst that changed my life forever.
His use of repetition throughout his life story reflects his childhood and parenthood, how it changes from hopeless to hopeful. By describing his life in this way, he creates a parallel to how donating to a Safe Horizon will also help similar families emerge from such dehumanizing situations. His audience is reassured that, just like his story ends, their donation will lead to embetterment.
Crews starts his speech with an anecdote from his childhood.
My earliest memory is my father hitting my mother in the face as hard as he could.
His story invokes pain and outrage in his listeners as they are against the type of domestic violence that Crews had to face as a child. He also expresses his fear from seeing his father standing over and brutally hitting his mother, a scene that no person, and especially no child, can bear to see. The people at the gala would be sympathetic to Crews as well as every victim of domestic abuse, and then to prevent more cases like this, they can donate to Safe Horizon. Furthermore, Crews' anecdotes establish his credibility on the topic of domestic violence and the effects of its trauma, as it also affected him into adulthood. And he said,
I remember times with my daughter Azriel, and I would yell at her as if she was a 30-year-old man.
By demonstrating his own trauma from seeing domestic violence as a kid, his audience can then see the first-hand effects of domestic violence on people, and this gives more meaning to if they're going to donate to Safe Horizon. Crews' anecdotes make his support for Safe Horizon convincing and credible, as their organization can prevent the type of pain that he went through. Are you a teacher?
Yes.
Are you a mother?
Yes.
Do you have 2 kids?
Yes.
Are you currently teaching in quarantine with 2 distracting kids?
Shh. Yes.
Well, we have the perfect product for you.
Slime!
When you need to be on a Zoom call with your class, keep your kids occupied with slime.
Choose from a range of different colors and textures.
Jiggly clear green.
Pink watermelon cloud.
Glossy black.
But wait, there's more.
Now that the kids are asleep, it's your turn. Slime contains the sensory, auditory, and olfactory necessities of every human body.
Sponsored by USC. Go Trojans!
Don't be sad in quarantine.
Our slime can make you sanguine. Crews employs another scheme of repetition to drive the degrading effects of domestic abuse home.
And all I could think, I want to protect her. I want to protect her. and how wrong it was. And I said, I gotta be strong, and I gotta get strength so that I can protect her. And every time he came home, we were scared.
This polysyllabic and repeating use of "and" creates an internal and perpetual rhythm, which in turn reflects the ceaseless abuse he and his mother experienced. The audience are only given a taste of the experience and sympathize to realize there are families out there that still go through this. This sympathy that Cruz invokes is what exhorts them to donate to Safe Horizon, because they will feel guilt on top of the sympathy if they don't help when they know they can.
Cruz also uses rhetorical questions to highlight how the victims of domestic abuse are often trapped and can't get out of their abusive relationships alone. Since victims are trapped, they need the help of others, but if people keep looking the other way, domestic violence victims will stay trapped. But the people at the gala can help victims by donating to Safe Horizon, and then Safe Horizon can then directly help to protect and heal domestic violence victims. So Cruz effectively tests his audience's morals by asking these rhetorical questions that encourage them to not look the other way and to instead help victims in their fight to escape domestic abuse by donating to Safe Horizon. Using rhetorical devices, organization, syntax, and diction, Terry Crews persuades the members of the gala to donate to Safe Horizon to be able to save victims of domestic abuse that have been through situations like himself and his mom.
Thanks for watching, and remember,
Stay sanguine in quarantine.